All right, so this is kind of a late podcast. It's about 4:30 p.m. right now, Arizona time, and I'm just gonna go over this real quick. I'm not gonna go over who I had yesterday. I'll just tell you real quick. Had the Jets, they won. Had the Milwaukee Bucks minus 13. They ended up winning by 12, so that was the only loss we took. And then the Diamondbacks game ended up winning that one 11-3. And then I won the Dodgers 6-4 minus 1.5. So I went 3-1 yesterday. And I also want to mention, if you would have took the Lakers down to a pick'em and the Warriors up to plus 10, you would have won that also, but I'm not counting that towards my record. Right now, my current record for the NHL is 4-1. My current record for the MLB is 6-1, and my current record for the NBA is 4-2. Right now, I'm going to start off with the NHL games, and then we're going to move on to NBA and then MLB. I'm going to give you all my picks for tonight. Some of the games have already started. It's like 4:30 right now, and most of you won't hear this till about 5 o'clock if you're listening. Once I get it out, so we're going to go real quick with this rundown. Try to make it as quick as possible, but I also want to make sure that I give you guys the right picks to make money. I don't have a current phone number yet, but I will have one on the next podcast tomorrow. I'm going to create one. That way I can get text messages for anybody that's interested in my service. Toronto at Ottawa. Ottawa at home plus 150 over under 6.5. I would probably lean Toronto on that one on the road. Next one, Vegas at San Jose. Vegas minus 210 on the road over under 6. I usually would jump on Vegas, but they haven't been playing good hockey lately. It's getting time for the playoffs. They're not really worried right now. They know they're in the playoffs. They know they got a run to make. They're a very solid team, but I don't think they're going hard right now. And they've already beat San Jose like 10 times this year. I think San Jose, this is kind of like their Stanley Cup tonight. Plus 170 at home. I mean, I would jump. I mean, I would probably put a little bit of money on it, to be honest with you. Um, okay, so I had to take a 5-minute break right there. My store was calling. They called me probably like 5 to 10 times an hour. We just got some trade-ins, so cheers to the store. Where are we at? We're on hockey, last I remember. I was telling you the Sharks might get the W tonight. I'm not saying put your bankroll on it or anything, or even put any money on it. I'm just saying that the Sharks could defeat them tonight. It could happen. LA Kings at Colorado. Colorado minus 350 over under 5.5. Obviously, Colorado's going to win this game. Obviously, they're at home. Obviously, this is a solid fucking pick right here. So I like Colorado. I like them on the puck line, but I don't like them enough to bet them or give them out on the puck line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Avalanche money line, and I'm going to figure out who to take them with either in the NBA or MLB. So we'll hold on to the Avalanche right now. Minnesota at St. Louis. St. Louis plus 125 at home over under 6. I know the Wild are good, but that's some disrespect on the Blues. The Blues are not as good as they were a few years ago when they won the Stanley Cup, but just a little bit of disrespect. I know they're 10-11 at home, and they're not that great. I'd say a little bit of disrespect, but I still think Minnesota wins. Moving on to the NBA. So, the NBA here. Washington Wizards and the Hawks. That game already started. Over-under was 239. You know that's going to go over. It's already at 71 and 9 minutes left in the second. It's 35-30 into the first. San Antonio at Brooklyn. Brooklyn minus 5.5 over under 233. I know Brooklyn got the job done yesterday. The damn Bucks, I want to mention that. The Bucks, man, they haven't been covering lately. Those motherfuckers, man. Those fucking Milwaukee Bucks piss me off. Obviously, Brooklyn will probably win this game, but I don't know if Durant's playing. I haven't really had time to keep up on the Nets because their team is so inconsistent with who's playing and who's not playing, so I don't even fuck with them right now. But they have been winning and covering. Boston at Cleveland. Boston minus 6 over under 219. Boston should get the job done on the road in that one. New Orleans at Dallas. Dallas minus 9 over under 224. Dallas should have their way with the Pelicans. Did the Dallas Mavericks win yesterday? I didn't even check scores yesterday. I was so busy with my baseball game. It was so awesome. 11-3 final. I saw that the Bucks lost or covered. They fucking won, but they didn't cover. Holy shit! The Mavericks got killed last night. Okay, so the Kings blew them out. Yep. Warriors won straight up. The 76ers lost last night also? Wow. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just checking scores from yesterday, to be honest with you. Alright, so, yeah, that's the Mavs. Okay, so Portland at Utah. Utah minus 2 over under 234. Utah went on that long road trip. They're 31-4 at home. I think Utah gets the job done here. I'd go moneyline Utah. Houston at the Lakers. Lakers minus 11. It's a late game. Over under 222. I'm going to put the Lakers with the Avalanche. We're going to go Avalanche and Lakers money line, 2-team parlay. It could turn into a 3-team parlay. Let's check some MLB. Last night, Dodgers minus 1.5. They come back in the 8th and they win 6-4. And then the Diamondbacks was easy money. Game was awesome. All right, so here's some games already started today. I'm not going to mention them. Some games about to start. You got LA at Houston. Houston minus 125. I don't really have an opinion on that one. Keuchel's pitching for the White Sox against J.A. Happ for Minnesota. I actually like the White Sox in that game. I like the White Sox to win. That's a pretty solid pick. And then you got Miami at Arizona. Gallon's pitching, no listed pitcher for Miami. Arizona minus 160. You know Arizona's going to sweep this team. They won the first two. They're going to win the next two. And then you got Seattle at Dodgers. You got Reyes pitching. He's kind of suspect. Justin Dunn's not that great for Seattle. LA Dodgers minus 260, over under 8. So we're going to do a 3-teamer. This is what we're going to do. This is the only bet we're going to make tonight. This is the only bet I'm making tonight, 3-team parlay. If you guys want to get on the money train, get on the money train because it's fucking rolling right now. Okay, so we're going to go Dodgers money line in the MLB. We're going to go in Lakers money line in the NBA. And then we're going to go Avalanche money line in hockey. Let's see what it equals out to. Okay, so if you bet this 3-team parlay, I just pulled it up, $1,000 to win $1,220. So if you bet $100, $100 to win $122. Whatever you want to bet. This is a great parlay, a great late game parlay. 2 LA teams and a Colorado Avalanche. So I appreciate everybody listening in, and I'll be back tomorrow with probably a longer podcast. I have some stuff to say. Got to see my son today. Today was a great day, and I just want to say I hope everybody has a good night. 3-team parlay, let's go.